Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. We're gonna continue fighting against Aschetius. Yeah, so I got 6 teams ready. There's just few things that need to get polished. So those of you who missed the streams early on, we got a Rook team, we got Thunderbolt team, we got a Dauntless team. We also got a Shadow team, an Ice Blast team, 2 different variants with different equipment. And the last is the Rally team. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams. Sadly, the Wild team can't really make it work. The damage is similar to the Rally team, and we can... Oops. Yes, thank you. I forgot to change this the scenery. Okay, so going back, I created 6 teams early in the morning during my live stream. You can watch how I created them, the process of adjusting skill timings, putting different equipment, trying everything. So you can always rewatch previous stream. It's a 3-hour stream, so it's quite long. So I'm just gonna give you a quick summary. So I created 6 teams, and it looks like these are the teams that I'll play. The first team will be the Rook team. I'm gonna use Calavera here. I could use Furbuff easily, but since I'm not going for the Wild team, I don't need to change it. The second team will be Perun and Orfina, my Thunderbolt team. This team requires only 2 damage dealers, so we can easily play with 3 supports. We can even maybe change this around a little bit, since we're not gonna... Oh no, actually we will run the Rally team, yeah. Then we have the Dauntless team using range plus Nastienka. Nastienka, I don't have... sorry. I don't have Nastienka's exclusive artifact, so I'm gonna play without it. Then we got Shadow team. All of these teams I can still polish it a little bit, but it's quite late, and as I said, I'm not going to be competitive this season. Hello, Raswell, welcome. So this is the Shadow team here. Then we have Ice Blast team, and both of those are viable. Very similar damage, but different equipment, okay? So this is with Shina damage-oriented, and this is with Shina, which is remain-oriented, basically. And the last team will be Rally. I got this team here, and it's... the damage is not there. I don't know why. Maybe Burn team would be better, but I don't have time to create a new team today. Looks like even with Alfie, we couldn't do enough damage. Atarius, thank you for subscribing to the Twitch channel. Much appreciated. Just a quick shout out to you all. The giveaways are happening on my Discord, and I just created a new giveaway that will finish in 2 hours time from now. So everyone is welcome to join, and it doesn't require anything. So let me quickly get you a link so you can join my Discord, okay? There's a giveaway channel. You go there, you press react icon, and you join it. It's that simple, really. So yeah, let's continue. So yeah, it looks like this will be the 6 teams. I've been asked to try Nathaniel in this team. It doesn't work because we need attack penalty. The boss is way harder than any bosses we've dealt with previously. So we're gonna go with the Rook team. I will also record YouTube videos, videos for YouTube purpose. So instead of people coming back to this stream on day 1, I will create a whole video summary of each of my teams, okay? So bear with me. I might not be reading the chat as often as I used to. But we will do that because I know this will come in handy to those of you who have not started the boss yet. Okay, some of you may not be in the end game as we are, but slowly getting there, okay? So let's start quickly. Let me just find my stream elements. So we will start with this team. So we'll start with my Rook team. That is obviously the strongest team and the easiest to do 200 over 200 million. Remember, after 200 million damage, the damage goes down significantly, so we can't really do 300 million. And the boss is way harder. If you're looking for skill description strategies, you can look at my previous videos. But this is the team basically. And if you don't have Calavera somehow, you can use Ogok, or if you have a very strong wild team, you might consider putting Furbuff here and using Calavera in your wild team, because this team is easily doing 200 million, so you don't need good supports. But since I'm not going to create a wild team today, maybe tomorrow, this is what I've used. Now, when it comes to the equipment, it's pretty simple. There's one thing that you might consider changing. If you don't have Chest of Radiance, or this doesn't provide you with good enough damage, you can try Pipe Organ, which will help Rook's damage, okay? So that's one way you can improve it. But I mean, doing 220 million and 225 million doesn't really matter for me this season. We need Ancestral Protection set on at least one hero in our team, so we're gonna use that. And obviously Solar King Horn works really well with Poison of Swamp, which is the best artifact in Season 4, so use both of them if you can. We need Serial set and we need attack penalty, so we need to put a little bit of accuracy on Ogok as well. This is very hard fight without debuffs or attack penalty. Rook, obviously, exclusive artifact. If you don't have exclusive artifact, you can put Poison of Swamp on Rook and put something else on Whisk. There are multiple options that are viable for that as well. And obviously, Dargo with Witch's Remain. I'm going to use the Undead set, the Shade of Death here, because it's fixed on global server, so we are constantly getting this 20% up because the bosses don't have crit. So we're getting that if we have above 200% crit damage. So this is quite vital. If you can't get your heroes to 200% crit damage, consider using different set. Now we also have access to all these guild buffs that I didn't have on test server, so it's really easier to test. This skill haste plus 15 changes the timings of our team, as our damage dealers, despite having 20 seconds cooldown, can go 19.7 and start their castings a little bit earlier as well. If we could reduce it to like 11.7, but as I said, this team is just doing pretty fine. I don't know why, but the best timings working for me are Calavera at 31:30. This means that the team doesn't die, and we have Ogok at 25 and 30, which basically covers the ultimate skill and also the extra damage, so we don't die from it. Yeah, we don't change these timings. And the team is doing really good, doing over 220 million. We're using Attack Aura, and I believe this is pretty much it. So let's play this fight and save the damage, because there's no much that I can change when it comes to the amount of damage this team can do. This is way harder than in previous seasons, but yeah. Now, keep in mind, you need to keep watching what your damage dealers are doing, because if we got recharge speed penalty at the wrong time, we will lose damage. Right now, Rook is ahead of Whisk, so we want to change that. That's what you need to do. You need to keep an eye on it. It's not gonna change the damage output significantly, but right now we can see that even Dargo is way ahead of the curve, but it should be alright as long as we can still use our ultimates before the defense down disappears to get the benefit from the gloves, and it looks good. Yeah, we get to 200 million with 4 minutes to spare, and Dargo died. Okay, does it matter? We'll see the damage outcome at the end. Yeah, it does matter. Okay, so let's try this again. Which again basically proves that there's so much randomness in this fight. Yeah, and again we have Rook going before Wesk. If you want to min-max, and I know some of you might, you will play it on double speed, okay? You'll be constantly watching what's happening on your screen to mitigate that issue. As you can see again now, we need to make sure we cast Rook's ultimate later. As the desync happens, so when it does, just slow down the game, put their ultimates back in order, and speed it up. There we go. To avoid that, you could also change the timings, make Rook cast like half a second later after Whisk. This will mean that even with recharge speed penalty, you still have at least 2 rotations before anything goes, okay? And we got Dargo dying 2 minutes earlier. Let's see how much damage we can still do. If I do over 220 million, I'm saving it. I mean, there's no point of me trying better, but nope. Okay, let's try again. Good evening, Mamo Black Cat. How are you? Wow, I should have saved that 220 million dav down on my first try. Yeah, I kind of got 6 teams ready. I mean, there are a few things that I can polish, but I'm not bothered. As long as the teams do what they're supposed to. I mean, this season I don't really care about the ranking. I'm still expecting to finish top 20 or even top 40 is what I need to get the best scrolls. I mean, there's no month now this season. I don't know why. So no bother. Okay, we just need Dargo to survive. Dargo skipped dying at this exact point. And you remember today, well, some of you might remember that today in the morning I ran this fight and it was all good. So why is Dargo dying? Yeah, we definitely need more HP. Lad, thank you for subscribing. Yeah, okay, we're gonna reduce that. This will help, I hope, significantly. Because basically you need at least like 50,000 HP, I would say, to be safe. Kind of safe, okay? Because remember with Calavera, we don't really have a good way of dispelling all the debuffs, so there is a randomness as well. and she's the one taking the ultimate down, so she doesn't cast always at the right time. Oh wow, this time they didn't desync. Not even once at the so far. Oh, but Rook died. Oh, okay, Rook is the sinking. No, Rook again. Okay, I need to cast his ultimate a little bit later. I mean, 207 million. That's what we do in 4 minutes. Sadly, no other team is even close to that. Okay, I think Dargo is casting way too early now. No, that was just me seeing things. Yeah, still good. Yeah, it's almost over anyway. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. It's 215 million. Don't want to spend too much time going over a Rook team because no one likes Rook teams. But yeah, it can definitely get to like 220 depending on your luck. Yeah, so there we go, 216 million. This is between 216, 220, sometimes even 225, but it is quite random as you could see because Dargo was dying quite often. So yeah, that's the Rook team. Oh no! That's just a habit. I have not been saving all day and I pressed redeploy instead of save. Yeah. Okay, let's do it again then, I guess. Okay, looking good on the damage dealers. Rook got delayed a little bit, but not Wesk, so the rotation is still there. Yeah, we're doing good. feel like no, it's still good. I feel like Dargo is casting way too early. It's still good, but I want to delay Dargo by just a margin. I can't dare that. $214. I'm going lower. No, but let's get 215. Okay, I said I'm not gonna do that, but I'm doing it. I just don't like saving lower when I know I can get. Yeah. Well, looks like that extra HP didn't really help Dargo, so there's another issue. So we can revert the change and just go for higher damage, really. But yeah, again, Rook is just too easy. Yeah, looking good. And we're about to die. Maybe, come on, 2 more waves. Give us 2 more waves. Oh wow, they didn't desync and we're at 3 minutes. It's like Calavera is doing the good job. Everyone is getting their debuffs dispelled rather quickly. Look at that. I didn't need to do anything. Okay, Calavera's dead. That's fine. Oh wow, that was more like it. That was a perfect run, okay? Calavera dispelled everything. The team didn't desync and we got 220 million. And I'm saving it. Yes, I did. Yeah, Rook is season 3. Okay, so that's the first team. Now we got a team that can get... that needs a little bit of an improvement. Maybe not today. There we are. Okay. So yeah, I think what we can do is, instead of this, go that. I mean, she doesn't heal, right? But we want to give her good options. Low attack, but that's okay. Oh wow, by the way, I used a lot of gold today. Okay, I need to sell some equipment. Yeah, I got accuracy aura as well, plus a chance to apply things, so it should be okay. It's not the best attack here, but yeah, and we can upgrade her skills as well, because why not? I got lots of scrolls. I did what I did without that, okay? So we'll have better recharge time, we'll have recharge speed penalty. I mean, we could play Conch here as well. There's an option. Hello, OP Fire. Okay, let's see if that's an improvement, and then I'll go over the team, okay? Because there is a cheeky strategy here that I'm doing. Yeah, I've done over 900, 193 million. I'm looking to do 200 here. If I get 200, then I'll save it and we'll go over the team in a different tab. But it's close to. Yeah, I have exclusive artifact for Perun. I'll save it. I mean, 4 million. I'm good. I'm good with it. Okay. So it's a little bit of an improvement compared to what I had. So now my second team, Perun, Orfina, and 3 supports, 196 million damage. I'm going to save that fight and I'll go over the team in the window here and the equipment as well. So this is the team. I improved this team's equipment by, well, damage by 3 million because I put Downpipe Organ instead of Chest of Radiance. Chest of Radiance is a good choice as well. But the idea here is we're going to use Fessa. Fessa grants us debuff immunity, so that's what we need against this boss. Also recharge speed penalty, which helps. Damage reduction and damage delay here. What I mean by recharge speed penalty, because I can imagine this question, the boss can't be the boss's ultimate can't be slowed down, but recharge speed penalty is a debuff which helps against the passive of the boss. Now, the most important thing here is granted any buffs or the debuffs will be increased by 20%, okay? So this helps us with Orfina's applying the electrocuted here. And we also use accuracy aura to make sure she does it with low accuracy, and as you can see, 96 plus 24 accuracy, so she's barely got anything. Now let's go over equipment here quickly. As you can see, this is the difference that I've done here. So we're gonna sync it and Downpipe Organ instead of Chest of Radiance. So if you get Downpipe Organ, you might consider that, because we only have ranged heroes that deal damage, and the defense portion of the Chest of Radiance is not necessary. Again, remember, we need this. We need Ancestral Protection set, and I got Garius with low cooldowns as I'm running, a lot of haste on him, and he is casting his ultimate whenever and shielding our team. This way we can survive without attack penalty. Okay, because we don't have attack penalty. Witches remain on Ardref with Cyril set and a lot of haste as well to make sure she's on a 15-second rotation, and she is the one absorbing the skill that drains the ultimate, and I'll show you how to make, well, how to avoid it basically. And then we have Orfina with the Great River Lamp, which works really well compared to any other artifact, even Poison of Swamp. Suddenly this artifact is a little bit better, but I'll do more testing on Poison of Swamp tomorrow, as this will allow me to basically get rid of crit rate and go crit damage whenever I can, although she's got a good crit damage. Now remember, you need a little bit of accuracy. As long as she applies the electrocuted at least once, you will be able to keep it on constantly. And Perun, obviously the main damage dealer. Now, the main thing here is Ardref. Ardref is the highest HP in the team, which means the boss targets her with second skill, which totally drains the ultimate energy. We want to avoid that. And our Ardref is at 14.9 second rotation. So if we cast her ultimate before the skill hits us, and the skill is cast at 12 seconds, but it hits us around 14.7. If we do that, we can avoid it totally, okay? So 15-second rotation on a support, if it's possible, you will be able to avoid the drain of this. As I said, Garius, whenever at 15-second rotation, because remember, we also get a little bit of haste. It's not possible, but I just left it at 15 seconds because I wanted to try and achieve that. And Fessa or any damage debuff immunity hero 23 or 23.5 to make sure we don't have any debuffs on our heroes, okay? 30-second rotation as well. When it comes to damage dealers, we want Orfina on totally auto. We want her to constantly apply her debuff, so Perkunte's passive goes up, and then we cast Perkunte ultimate every 15 seconds with 19.9 second rotation, because that's how much haste I have. And that's the second team, 193 million damage here, but we went up to 196 million. Okay, 9 minutes video, and we only covered 2 teams. So this is the second team. Let's run it for now. Let's see what damage we can do now. Yeah, but my other teams are terrible, OP Fire. Okay, 186 million, so exactly the same damage that I've done. And as I said, there's no much I can change here, really. I mean, maybe there's a way we can deal with it. Let's try it, okay? So if I do this, I edit lineup and I go for, maybe we can survive without rows, because then I can add the rows to another team. So if I do this, And I do... Yeah, that's the most important part. So I've done that, but we need equipment on him. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna do this. Bang, okay? So we got accuracy here. He is the highest HP, should be. Yeah, he is. We're gonna lose serial set. But that's fine, because we will be able to do more damage with this dude. If that works, then I just need to try and fix my rally team. So attack. Yeah, he definitely needs more crit rate than crit damage at the moment. And we go for this. Plus 24, I like that. Yeah, I prefer to lose a little bit, but this. Okay, I'm just skeptical about the amount of HP my heroes have. Because we definitely want a little bit of HP, you know? Something like this, okay? And I can get rid of accuracy. Oh, wow, okay, he's got a lot of crit. Yeah, so I'll lose a lot of crit. There we go. But it's still not bad. Yeah, defense doesn't matter really. HP is more important here. So if I use this, then I save this equipment, right? Yeah, okay. So now rotation. The very interesting thing with this guy is you can do a 15-second rotation with him as well. So we need to cast the first skill for this. So do you remember what timing it was? That was it, 14 and a half. Okay, so this is where we will have our well, we need to have 6 teams in total. So we need to start rotation at 14 and a half, so he can start here. And then just auto, basically, right? Because, well, they can have the same, so 20, 20, 20. That will be 19.7. No, it will be auto. Everyone will be on default. No, one support is not really viable, but he is a support as well. I'll explain later. So... okay, let's see if now this team can survive, and if they can survive, if they can do over 200 million damage. Because with Rose, they can survive, yeah? I just want to increase the damage, and since I've added Farival now as the damage dealer, that should work. I'm not sure if Rose was necessary here, because when I looked at her healing, it wasn't that good, right? And this guy provides us with shields, recharge speed penalty. He also provides us with a lot of debuffs, so the boss takes longer to reach max stacks. Yeah, one support is definitely not viable against this boss. Because the support has to be one that has debuff immunity, okay, as well. Okay, they survived. So I got 4 million damage increase. Which is weird, right? Let me take a screenshot and we're gonna compare a screenshot. Because now I'm using Faruval as the damage dealer, but I don't have Cyril set, okay? I don't have Cyril set. But before we do that, I just wonder, because I got all this extra haste. Maybe I don't need this extra haste. Let's give it a go, right? Let's see what happens if I put a Cyril set here instead. So what are we looking for? Accuracy and HP. Oh, actually, she's in the team. So let's see if we can drop this 20 haste. And maybe we could also apply better haste here, like double haste, if that doesn't work. So let's try this again. Let's see if he can keep up with 15-second rotation, because I lost 20 haste now, yeah? It is playable, but it's really hard without it, you know? Okay, so he's got a little bit. If he can cast it just after the boss's ultimate, like here, yeah, I think he will be okay. Let's see one more rotation. Because we also have control immunity now, right? We can avoid earthquake because he cast it at the right time. He's amazing and people do neglect him. But the thing is, boss is taking crit hit resistance. So he might be reducing damage. I'm not sure if this works on him. But yeah, looks like our rotation is still good. Hey Gorax, can any replacement for Mashtur? Yeah, so for Mashtur you can use Rose. You can use Catherine as well. This means you won't have any attack penalty, but you'll have 3 supports and oh sorry, in this case in this team it's really hard because you need 3 Dauntless heroes to make damage. 2 Dauntless heroes don't work, okay? Okay, we died a minute before, so we'll try it again. Let's see the damage. Oh, sorry, the damage is on the left. Oh, man. I haven't played the game in a while. Okay, so let's try it again. Small change that we've done, okay? We've done small change. Shouldn't really affect us, because, you know, it might just mean that we were lucky that the team survived. Okay, we died again. I'm gonna try it one more time. We know it kind of works. Gave me a little bit of damage boost. So what we're gonna do next is try that rally team with Roast instead of Mashtur. Yeah, I think we were lucky. Okay, anyway, let's try the other team. The other team has to survive. Let's do this, okay? Let's get this back. So we can do 193 million with it, was it? 190 million. Okay, so before we change the team, I want to see this. 187 with Rose, and there was a huge difference. Like, I put more damage on Farival, right? Hold on, I don't need that widget anymore. Right, so this is previous fights that we get to 190 million with Mashtur. I want to see what's the difference, because the damage, the total damage was very similar, and I think that's because we have Cyril set on a Rose and we don't have Cyril set on anyone. Yeah, all the Flora mains are not in a good place. Sadly, yeah. Flora is like a ping ball, and you're missing a lot, okay? You're missing a lot. What it means is basically when the boss does the first skill, Flora, instead of getting knocked up, she's getting knocked back. Oh, okay, so it's just random. See, as you can see here, even this team can't really survive 100% of the time. So we were lucky, but now I want to fix this team. Okay, if I can make this team survive, and we can try doing it with Rose, maybe it will work, okay? What it also means is... Oh, I screwed up. Where is it? So we use this. Go here. Sync this. Use this. Okay. Oh, because Rose has this. Okay, that's fine. Now there is an issue, because we will need to make Rose the one with the highest HP, because currently it's her. She can't be the one with the highest HP. And we will need to make Huberg as the Witch's Remain applier. Something's wrong. Why does he have such a big cooldown? Should be like... What's the difference between this and that? Okay, I'm waiting here. Wait, yeah, okay. No, the Flora won't get healing. She still does damage, but she won't get healed by Calavera through buff, so she's missing out a lot survivability. She'll just die. Okay, so that is a good artifact to have. So what we need is instead, we need a lot of HP. 101 versus 120. So we need to reduce her HP. So we go for defense and enlightenment. I probably don't have that exactly. But just removing this. I don't have good equipment, guys. And then removing that and putting defense in. Yeah. So now Rose is the highest. Rose will apply this. Okay. Yeah, okay, so she's fine. We just need Cyril set on this guy and Witch's Remains. Okay, not the best stats, but that's the best we can do. Okay, there we are. So let's try it. If they can survive. Because Rose will be out of... Rose will be the one taking the penalty, right? She will be... Her ultimate will be taken away. So she won't be on the rotation of the rally team, basically. The rally team is on 15 seconds, so we want to have defense down when they are in the rotation. So this is why I used Mashtur with this team previously, okay? Mashtur really helped this team. Because we had 15-second rotation on attack penalty, so we were doing good damage. I'm afraid we will do lower damage now, but as long as we do more than 100 million that I am doing with Wild Team, this is better, right? But yeah, we're not. So As you can see, Rose is not really helping. So I need Mashtur here. So I can't use Mashtur in a previous team. So I just need to go with what I have. Because that's low. That is terrible compared to this. Okay, this team can do 120. That team can't. That team dies, but it's still better than this team. So I can't do Mashtur here. I wonder if I drop Mithracy and I put Catherine, it might be even better. Because her healing is not that great. We'll do that later, but first let's just save this. Yeah. Yeah, I can't use Mashtur, so I need to go with that. Let's just get that 190 million. Okay, it wasn't bad. What was it? 888 million? I'll take it. Okay, so Dauntless team using Ivelios, Farival, Nastienka, Asila, my newly obtained champion, and Rose. I've tried Mashtur here as well. With Mashtur, I can do more damage, but my rally team is not able to survive if I do that. So I need Mashtur in my rally team. So I save this, and let's go over the team timings and equipment as well. So as you can see, 187. So we got a little bit extra here. So as you get, we're gonna use Farival here as Witches Remain a player with Cyril set. He's still doing not too bad damage. The main damage will be coming from Ivelios. I purchased Queen's Fund today, I leveled it up, and we're using Unclean set with Finality Admonition, as we don't really need his ultimate. The damage is not coming from the ultimate, the damage is coming from the passive. And then we have Nastienka with Dominator's set and Poison of Swamp. I don't have her exclusive, and Carnage Gloves as well. We're gonna use her aura, which is quite good. We're gonna have 30% extra attack in battles. We're gonna use Rose here with Chest of Radiance, as this helps also Nastienka, not only Ivelios and Farival. If we used Pipe Organ here, only Ivelios and Farival would benefit from it. And we used Emissary set here to reduce haste a little bit, so she can cast her ultimate right on time when it's needed, because she is also the one with the highest HP, which means the boss will drain her energy. And we use Asila here with Horn and Ancestral Protection set, and this is how it looks. And then timings. So if you look at the timings, you can see that I'm trying to cast this at 15 seconds. As you know, it's not gonna happen, but what it allows in reality, what's gonna happen here is she's gonna cast and 14.6 second here, and then at 30 her rotation will be like 30, if we do it at 15 seconds, that means the next time she's going to cast her ultimate will be at 33 seconds, which means we will be able to cast it again just before the ultimate gets taken. The reason why we don't use Witch's Remain on Rose is because she is really on 30 seconds rotation, and every hour all our other damage dealers are on 20-second rotation, so we would be losing a lot of damage, and this is why we need Farival with that Witch's Remain. And this team is doing 187 million with few tweaks. Maybe if you have better equipment, because my equipment is terrible this season, you can get to 200 million, or even if you have Nastienka's, what's it called, exclusive artifact. Oh, I haven't tried Lamp on Nastienka. That's a good shout. Maybe that would be good. Right, so Epic Euros, the boss does steal 100% of ultimate energy, and Rose is the one that has the highest HP, because we can have Asila to have it, because Asila has to cast debuff immunity here. And the boss steals energy here. There's not a chance we will get that on 10-second rotation. So Rose is casting her ultimate at the wrong time, by the way. This shouldn't be happening at this. We should have this timing a little bit different. This timing should be... No, exactly, yes. That's a good timing, yeah. Because the boss will drain the ultimate energy. He casts the skill at 12 seconds, but he actually drains it between 14.5 and 14.7. So if he drains the full ultimate energy here, and she's at 18.9 and 9 haste, with the buff it's around 18.5, she will cast her ultimate at 33. Okay, 33.5, and then he will drain it again, and she's gonna keep casting it at 33.5. Okay, so basically what she does is the boss does most damage here. The boss does most damage coming here. So we only have Asila healing us. And then when our heroes are low, Rose is healing them back up, basically. That's the idea here. I'm not doing this as 30 seconds, because if she can cast it earlier in some way, she will. That's how we can keep this team alive, and we've done damage. Okay, so let's go over this team. So this team has potential. There are a few things that we can definitely change and get more damage out of this team. I just don't know what. Like, we have constant, which is remain here. So the conch is not important. He's not doing too much damage. He is the one that will have the ultimate taken. I should... Fred, tomorrow I'm gonna try that lamp. Now it's in my head. She will constantly heal. So... yeah, there's not much we can change it. We can try different heroes, but I tried Daphne and it didn't work. I don't know why my Daphne doesn't work. So yeah, let's run this team. Oh wait, 1 second. What? Yeah, okay, good equipment. No, Asphalta could have a place here, but that means again you will need to make, what's her name? Astyon. You need to make her on 15-second cooldown. If you can get Astyon to 15 seconds, you can bring in Asphalta here. Because Astyon will be the one taking the ultimate. Right now in my team, the ultimate still is going for Perseus. So I'm not losing anything. I don't need Perseus' ultimate. I only need his damage reduction through his passive here, okay? I don't have attack penalty here. I'm using Perseus instead of attack penalty in this team. If I could bring Asphalta, I mean, I could try with Daphne and try Astion at 15 seconds. We can try this. Yeah, because it's only Ozul damage-wise here. And, you know, single target, he's not too bad. He's not ideal. So let's try that. I mean, we got an hour till I need to finish the stream. So this is another team that I said I need to improve somehow. So if we go here and we edit the lineup and we put in Asphalta, or even Daphne. Let's try with Daphne again, and then, oops, that's the wrong hero I removed. So I need this here. Okay. Definitely need more HP. Okay, but I only have one. And that's triple attack. Yeah, okay. So now I need Astion to be on a lower cooldown. So I have an idea how to do it. We will need this Solar King. We can make this. Remember, she's also got what is it called? Her ultimate that will help her with this. But then we need someone with ancestral protection set. Yeah, remember, we need ancestral protection sets. So let's get him. I should be looking not for defense, but rather HP enlightenment. Yeah. I can't give too much HP. Okay, so he's at no ancestral protection defense. 99,000 and she is at 89, so she needs more HP. No, I'll just remove it from Corin, it will be easier. As far as I know, I don't have any defense enlightenment glove, yeah. Yeah, 79 against 89, so that's good. So, yeah, okay. Now, the issue is we don't really have a good aura. In my Arcan with only Astion and Perseus, my team. Your team survives 8 minutes, but you're not afraid of any debuffs. Oh, wow. Hold on. How come you're... Oh, Astion. Okay, yeah, Astion. You used Astion in your team, in your Ice Blast team, because I can do 120 with my... Hi, Challenger. Hi, Aschetius. I did Aschetius, but I have Taldi with this, which is remain. That is better because we need it for Perkunta. So let's try this. So 23 at 30, okay? Default. And Astion, we need Astion at 14.5 and every 15 seconds. If that works, we're home, okay? Yeah, but the thing is, Jar, with Gladros, if Daphne goes goes away from, jumps out of what's his name, Ozol, she's dead because there's no one else healing. Why did Daphne had such a big delay on her ultimate? Did you see that? Was it knock-up? Probably knock-up. But yeah, if Daphne can survive, because I'm only worried about Daphne, if she can survive this, and I can see we're pulling the 15-second rotation. Oh no, okay, so yeah, that's the issue. She dies. When she's taken damage, I need more haste. Oh, I can get more haste. I don't need this. I can make her Garius, basically. Yeah, okay. Let's try again. Yeah, maybe with Astion healing on 15-second rotation, Gladros will be better than Torin. We can always try that. Okay, let's see. As long as she casts her ultimate here, we're good. Nope, she didn't. Damn. I can't get more haste. I can't get more haste, yeah. So what if I do this? Okay, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make him to be the one that will take the most, that will tank the ultimate. So what I need to do is I need to remove HP from everyone. Okay, so 25% is 15,000. So if I leave it at this, he should be able. Okay, this is a little bit too much, so something without that HP, okay? Let's try it. Who's going to take this ultimate? It wasn't Astian, was it? Wait, let's. We couldn't see. I don't have Gulendal. Let's see if it worked. It did. It did work. Let's see if we can survive now. So what I've done is I made my Ozul the target of the ultimate down. No, I didn't. It didn't work. Thorin got it. Thorin still got too much HP. Or is it base HP that he's given? Let's try this. Like defense. So I'm losing a little bit of HP. So I'm 59. He's at 44. Maybe I can get some HP somewhere. So if I look for this, of course not. Okay, I'll lose a little bit here. I'm getting too much crit rate. This will probably be better. Or I could get that crit rate. And go here. And go for... Nah, that will be an overkill. Okay, let's try again. It worked now. Did you see that? This worked just a little bit. Okay, let's try. Now, the issue is we don't have damage reduction. We don't have attack penalty. So we're taking a lot of damage. We don't have shield and we'll die. Yeah, so that's the issue. I can't do it without Perseus. Yeah, we need attack down. Okay, I'll be happy with what I got here. 170 million. I'll take it. And he's the one taking it. Yeah, that's fine. If I had Gulendel, that would be a different story. Now, just a reminder for those of you who are just joining, the giveaway is happening on Discord, okay? All you need to do is go to my Discord, click enter giveaway, and the bot will draw a winner at 8:30. So half an hour from now. Okay, 178. I'll take it. So yeah, Shadow team with Ozul and Taldi really, and 3 supports. I don't really have a good choice. I don't have Gulendel that has attack penalty, but you need some kind of damage reduction here. Even with 3 supports, it's very hard to survive this without shields or attack penalties. So 178 million. I'm going to save it, and we're gonna go over the skill timings and equipment of this ride running different team here. I've tried using tried doing something different, but it didn't work. So I tried to put Daphne in, but the team just dies. Okay, without Perseus, so we don't have damage reduction, and that's what we need. So 178 million, which is 8 million more than I used my average today. Ozul is the main damage dealer. We're gonna use Shadow Spawn on him. Probably better than his exclusive artifact. Dominator set, because he's all about the basic attacks. And Finality Admission Gloves as well to maximize the shadow energy that is not as a penalty. Another thing that I also could do is we could make Ozul as the highest HP, and I've done it with this team, and Ozul can absorb the skill that steals energy. Okay, you can do that, but for me the simplest and easiest way was this. Perseus will use Chest of Radiance, and he will use Ancestral Protection set. We don't really need gloves on him. We could probably put the one that will increase his damage with when there's defense damage. That will probably increase the damage, which I totally forgot to do. We don't really need his ultimate as well, but we have Taldi who will apply Witch's Remain constantly, so we don't need the Conch. We could try with Conch tomorrow as well. That is not an issue. Healers, we got Astion here with Monolith set and Moonlight Mantle. We can make her a 15-second cooldown as well with a lot of haste, but it's not necessary. We use Taurin for in debuff immunity. If you have Fia or Gladros or other heroes that can provide that, they will work as well. I'm using Downpipe Organ on him to make sure we get extra attack on Ozul to dish out as much damage as possible. And when it comes to the skill timings, this is why I love Shadow, there's none. We just let them roll and we use Thorin at 23.5. 23 is good as well to make sure we have debuff immunity for all of these debuffs. Okay, 2 more teams. Two more teams. Just checking my mushroom game. Okay, 2 more teams. So 2 variants here. The first variant is with Sheena as, which is remain, and still conch on her. Okay, so it's not ideal, but it is similar damage output to this one, and this one only differs with Sheena doing damage. Okay, so Sheena with damage and this. Let's try 2 times each and see which one performs better today. There's no one to substitute Ozul. It's Ozul or bust, really. Oh, okay, there's no timings here. Oh, all right, because I just said this just as a reminder, so I need to copy these timings. 33.5 and 30 on Telos, yeah. Yeah, very close to this. It will work. Debuff immunity at 14.7 and every 15 seconds. We got enough haste for it to happen. And then this is where Sheena is doing damage. So yeah, so we don't care about that. The only thing we care about is the first rotation, really. So we'll do that at like 15. Okay, that's the only thing we care about, and it's a little bit different than here because here it's Sheena applying 8.5. Why do I do 8.5? Oh, okay, because when I do 8.5, I will have it back at 23.5. So just when I need it, yeah. I don't have Vinyara. Vinyara is good here, yeah. Fenja with staff could probably take a Felocia over, because that's what I'm doing here, right? I'm making sure Felocia casts her ultimate before we get knock-up, so we get controlled immunity. Most of the time it happens, but I think eventually it desinks. So I think a little bit more haste on Felocia will be good. I mean, the team can survive, at least when we were running it. I think the team survived the whole battle. So if I can do more than 140 million now, I'll just save it. But this, in theory, this build should yield me more damage because I got Sheena doing damage as well. Yeah, I'll save it. It's more than I did previously. A couple millions. Okay, so my Ice Blast team, we're gonna use Nadia as a main damage dealer, and there's a twist here as well. So let me save that and I'll walk you through that. So there's two variants of my Ice Blast team. If we go here quickly, you will see that I'm using the one that I saved with. They're very similar when it comes to the damage. The one that I save with is this one. So when we go to the equipment here, you'll notice that I'm using Sheena with Chest of Radiance and damage oriented set rather than what we usually see, which is Remain. And the reason for that is I'm going to use Mystic Conch on Fia here on 15-second rotation, which means we'll have over 20-second upkeep on defense down on 30-second rotation instead of 10-second on every 20-second, which in theory means we're gonna have more upkeep on defense penalty rather than this. And now, what's her name? Nadia will use Poison of the Swamp here, as this is one of the best artifacts, and we have enough healing coming from Fia here to keep that stacked. If not, then you can always use something else if you can't get this, because this requires quite a lot of haste here. As you can see on the runes, I got double runes on double haste on 1 rune and 6 haste here. Just basically you need to make sure we have 15 seconds, plus we also have what's it called, the extra haste from the buffs. So yeah, 14.9, that's plenty, especially with Velocia granted as control immunity. You could bring a little bit more haste to Velocia, especially on the runes, to make her go at 90 seconds or even 18.5, which will be ideal, because I'll go over rotation shortly. Bledin with Downpipe Organ, again, Chest of Radiance on Sheena. So basically we're boosting all our damage dealers, and we have Nadia here. So when it comes to the skill timings, as you can see, we only time the first ultimates, because then it doesn't really matter, okay? The damage from the Ice Blast team is coming through their battle skills, so as long as we can have this, and as you can see, we start an 8.5 with 15 seconds, which means the second cast will be at 23.5, which is just before the boss applies debuffs on our team. So this is why it's essential to have this 14.9 if you don't have control immunity, but 15, and 15 is good when you have control immunity, which is this. Obviously, the ideal stuff for Velocia is a little bit more haste, so she can always hit this mark, okay? She is the one that will take the ultimate down from the boss, so we need like 18 seconds to cast it at 33.5, which blocks the control from the boss first skill. And yeah, the team is doing over 140 million. If you have Beldel, then obviously you will have Beldel instead of Bledin, or even instead of Fenja. Sorry, I mean, is it Nadia? Nadia, yeah. Okay, so we got last team, and it's been between those two teams. And sadly, this one didn't yield me the result I wanted. This team has potential. Again, this team has a huge potential. It's just not surviving long enough. So if I can fix this team, this is the last team. I'm gonna go defensive here. I think the issue is we don't really have good healing here with Mifrasi. I think if we use a hero like Catherine, we will be better. So we'll see that. So Mashtur is on 15-second rotation, which means he always applies defense down when we need it. And we can do a lot of damage. but the issue is, can we survive? As you can see, everyone is low on HP because we don't have proper healing in this team. Yeah, and now we desync because we died, but we're still at 120 million. Okay, before we change anything, how am I doing? Oh wow. Okay, so yeah, basically I am where I expected to be. Obviously I go one more team. So maybe I'll be a little bit higher, but I'm expecting to finish within top probably either here or here, okay? These two thresholds. That's where I am going to be. There's no other way I'm going to get ahead of those guys, okay? And I'm rank 7 at the moment here. But this is going to change, okay? I'll drop to top 10 and 20 basically. That's where I am. And if we look at the rewards, it doesn't matter. I mean, 3 dice, I don't care. 6 dice here, not a problem. As long as I stay at top 50, I'm happy, okay? No, come on, update. Right, give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Oh, it did update, so I'm rank 15. Give me 2 minutes, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So yeah, let's do this. So Right. Last team. So I'm rank 15. So let's see. 120. Why it didn't update? 297. Where's calculator? So I got 927. If I can get to 120 million, I'll be at 1047. Just above you, OP Fire. Just barely on top of you. I'm not sure if you're still with us, but yeah, that's where I can be. Can I get it to 3 now? 4. Sorry, I've been playing the Shroom game. Let me quickly show you, in case you want to join me. This is the idle game that I've been playing, and it's really nice. I mean, it's been out for a long time now, but I've been enjoying it. It's called Legend of the Mushroom. So yeah, I'm really addicted to it now. I'm like doing really good. I'm like rank, what is it? Rank 2 at the moment. And on my free-to-play account, I was like rank 10, even though I was day behind. So yeah, I'm enjoying this game. Okay, I was just checking if my mic is muted. Because that happened previously. Remember that, guys. Okay. So yeah, last team, as you can see, this we still have so many people here standing next to it. Hello Gorax, could you give me a direction to complete the fire pillar? I don't have any dupe yet. I'm in season 4 and it's so hard to complete the pillars without mythical artifacts. Oh, you don't even have Witch's Remains. Yeah, Witch's Remains is quite mandatory, man, when it comes to clearing pillars, etc. You know, what's it called? The crown is a single target, which sucks, really. So I don't do free-to-play content anymore because people were never happy. Okay, even if I used a single mythic artifact, if I used a single legendary hero, people were never happy. Even when I used Eric, people told me they never got Eric. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. But yeah, this team, if we can make this team survive, maybe the supports are the issue. So if we can edit the lineup and look at our Lightning Radiance and then look for debuff block, these are the heroes that we can use. So I think she might be a valid hero here. And okay, let's do this. Level 90. Let's exchange. We need what? 29. Yeah, stand sets in season 4. I forgot it's back, so that's a good idea. Yeah, just crowd control. It's not about, well, it is about killing, but it's also about surviving long enough to not get killed. See what's basically stopping you. If your team dies, then you need to fix HP. Don't be afraid to use HP. At 5k HP is huge. It's a huge difference. Yeah, fix your defenses before you go offensive. So yeah, see, that's the thing, we're gonna lose Horn. Because she doesn't heal that much. And she already has Gatekeeper staff there. We could go Enlightenment. I think it's better if we boost the damage rather than that. Let's see if this will work better. So Mithracy wasn't the highest. So we can go defense enlightenment. But Mithracy had ancestral protection set, yeah. No, just to see if the issue is Mithracy's healing. So yeah, that didn't work. We got that covered. Oh, all the equipment. Oh, it's saved. Okay, good. Yeah, Chest of Radiance is amazing. So we do this again. Same. Something's not right. Okay, well, let's do it anyway. So we do this at 14.6 every 15 seconds. And then we have 15-second rotation. Damage dealers. We start with Lorenfiel at 15. Yeah, let's try. When it comes to triple supports, triple damage dealers and 2 supports, you need really good supports. And sadly, I don't think you can play Rally without Lorenfiel. It doesn't look bad at the moment, okay? Because we're not taking that much damage from the boss, but we will eventually. And yeah, okay, so it's not Mithracy that is the issue. It's just basically this team, Rally team, will have this issue. So that's fine. I need to go for 120 million. Nothing I can do, really. And just a reminder, 7 more minutes, everyone. 7 more minutes for you to join. The giveaway. But I want to do this. I'm gonna lose a little bit of haste, but maybe I will increase the damage, okay? So I want this. So I lost a little bit of haste. Let's see if I can get it back. What's wrong? Giveaway is on my Discord. Let me grab a link quickly. Why do I have like a notification? Yeah, if you haven't joined my Discord, make sure you do. There's a giveaway channel. All you need to do is basically press enter. I think there's an issue with the rotation. Yeah. Okay, well let's give it a go. I'm not sure if you spotted, but there is an issue now that I reduce the haste. He's always casting his ultimate a little bit earlier than Lorenfil. But we're doing good damage wise. Oh, okay, someone's died. So if someone died, yeah, they died. Okay. Let's revert that change. Let's go 100. 120, I'm okay. But Jillian doesn't. Jillian doesn't dispel all the debuffs. She only dispels one debuff. So that's the issue with Jillian. And see, for Raleigh, it's crucial that we have debuff immunity because you don't want to get sorry, I'm losing my thought here. You don't want to have a recharge speed penalty. A single recharge speed penalty can screw you up. Okay, so we just need to run it until we get to 120 million. That's all we can do. Yeah, I'm taking that. It's very random. Fessa, I already used Fessa in different team. Okay, let me just record that as well. So yeah, my last team, the weakest one, but still better than Wild, as the Rally team using Mifresi and Mashtur as supports. Now the issue with this team is they die, it's very random, okay? I can go 80 million or I can go 120 million. That's because I don't have better supports left. So let's go to the camp. Okay, so since that was the last fight, I can't really show you the team, but there we go. That's the team, that's the equipment, and let's go over the equipment quickly. Mashtur is the one with the highest HP. He is taking the hit that reduces his ultimate, but he's got skills that help him sustain his ultimate energy, so we don't need to worry about it. Basically, we can build enough haste to go to like 17.56 and then utilize that plus the haste buff so we can do 15-second rotation, which works really well with Lorenfield, Huberg, and Alton. Now maybe tomorrow I will move my supports around and use a stronger support here rather than in other teams, because Mifresi is not keeping the team alive. However, when they die, she resurrects them and we can last 7 minutes, still able to do 120 million. So Mifresi is built with Ancestral Protection to absorb the damage, since we can't really put anything else on Mashtur. I mean, I could try put in Cyril set here and see if that works, but that will be another random element added to this fight already. So that will take 10-20 tries. I mean, it might be worth it. Maybe we'll be able to get to 140 million as well. Now, when it comes to damage dealers, Alton is using the Flute of the King artifact and the Shade of Death set. Huberg is our second damage dealer, and he's using Poison of Swamp, as this is one of the best options when you have healers like Mifresi, who heals quite often, plus grants recovery over time. And we have Lorenfield with Downpipe Organ to boost the attack of the range heroes. I tried Chest of Radiance, it doesn't really help because the issue is they just get one-shotted eventually from the ultimate and then slowly drain off the HP. When it comes to skill timings, we have 15-second rotation, as I said. First and important is Mashtur. You need to make sure that when he casts his ultimate at 14.7, he can still cast it later on alongside all of your damage dealers, as he is the first one to start. Then we follow with Lorenfield and the 2 damage dealers shortly after. Mifresi is here to provide us with debuff immunity, which prevents the skill of the boss where he applies debuff, 3 random debuffs on our team, and that's basically it. These are my 6 teams, so let's quickly have another look at the rankings at the moment, as I'm barely there, but everyone is struggling. It's not only you, it's everyone. No one's doing the damage they should. As you can see, there's only few, and that's the biggest whales on my server, the whales that always do well on this, that are able to find multiple teams that can do over 200 million damage. I ended up with over 1 billion damage, which takes me to rank currently 1052, rank 8 on the server, just barely in top 10, but there's probably few more players that will still save their score, so I will drop. I'm expecting to stay top 20 in the first day. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's see who won the giveaway. Okay, so 2 winners, Green Gremlin and someone else. I have this mode, let me disable it. So Atuyer and Green Gremlin, make sure you send me a message and I will try to respond by the end of the day today to send you the free Heliolite Dice code. If not, then you will get it first thing in the morning. So yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to today. As nothing really that I want to stream anymore when it comes to DragonHeir Silent Gods. So I think we will finish at this stage, and I'll see you maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll be back for a quick stream to polish the teams even more, or maybe even help you. I'm not sure. It's Saturday, it's weekend, so it's a little bit uncertain at that time. But yeah, thank you all for staying with me today, and I'll see you all the next time. Also, for those of you who were late, I'm going to work on the video right now and try to release it by the end of the day today. If not, then I will release it first thing in the morning. So instead of you going over the VOD of the stream, that is over 2 hours long, everything will be in a 20-25 minute video to go over. So yeah, thank you all, and I'll see you the next time. Bye.